We have received a distress call from the Thai advance plants at Omar. They are under attack. We would like to save the plants, but the lives of Imperial personnel are our primary concern. 3 Thai defenders from Alpha Group will hyper in to assist in the evacuation of all remaining personnel. You are to provide protection over the withdrawal of our people and see our rescue craft to safety.
Hey guys, welcome back to more TIE Fighter. Now Zarin has fucked off. He's left the Empire in a very dramatic fashion after trying to capture the Emperor and all that. And having failed that, he's just decided to break all of our shit. So we're gonna go and stop him from breaking all of our shit. Fair enough.
To Alpha 1. We are all glad you're here.
Okay, so we power up our lasers, we don't power up our shields because we still want to have speed, and our laser regen will be enough to actually get us there in time, get our shields up, and then still have some lasers. Now, this frigate, we're going to switch over to our missiles, we're going to turn down a little bit, and we're going to search for the warhead launchers. It's only got one, there it is. It's right below the bridge at the back. It's got 2 sort of sections. So it's at this rear section here. Now, fire that off. The reason we're firing that off... The reason that we're firing that is because... There we go. All done. The reason we're firing that is because if we do get close, it will start to shoot us. And then later on in the mission, it will also start to shoot us, and it will start to shoot all of the things which we're supposed to be protecting. If we shoot it right then it won't target the stuff that we're supposed to be defending, as long as we are close by. So we can just... Oh, come on. So we can just sort of hang around it, avoid all of its lasers, and not be shot. Whereas, if we hadn't done that, it'd be able to fire missiles at us, it'd be able to fire missiles at the stuff that we're supposed to be protecting. It has a very long range with those missiles, and they're the advanced concussion missiles, and they do a lot of damage. So, there you go. Blow up that warhead launcher, it makes everything so much easier. And bang. Okay, now he's gonna launch, I think it's like somewhere between 3 and 5 waves of bombers. What are you going after? Oh no, he's firing. No, not close enough. I say it's like getting range. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant.
Boarding operation complete.
Oh my god, one hull, really? I'm gonna ram him. Where is he? I'm gonna ram you. Doop, boop, boop. Bang.
Alpha 1.
Ah, okay, more bombers. I don't really want to waste missiles on these guys, because you can save the missiles for later when some Thai advance turn up. Also, I should call for reinforcements just for a bit of funsies. Because you want to save those missiles for Thai advance when they turn up. Or you can save them and then use them to blow up the that modified frigate, because that modified frigate is worth a lot of points. So if you're going for high score or whatever, you know, do that. Also, if you're going for a high score, maybe don't call for reinforcements, so you can get more points. That being said, though, fuck it. I'm just here to finish the mission. Okay, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I think that's 2 or 3 waves of bombers that we've dealt with? I'm not sure. Because my teammates are also doing a lot of work, which is great. Okay. Now, as always, when... Wow, those missiles are great. As always, when breaking up bomber waves, you don't actually have to destroy all the bombers in that initial pass. In that initial pass, what you're doing is you're trying to break up their attack wave so that there are fewer of them, like, in that initial wave. If they break off, it is much easier to do things like, you know, pick them off one by one. See? You do enough damage to them, and then they pull away. Which means that you can take them down one by one, while they try and come around for another pass without being blown to pieces.
Alpha 1, commence boarding operation.
Guy really needs to work on his aim. I say as I miss entirely. Jeez. What is up with my aim today? It has not been good. It has not been good. Okay. Also, I will say, if you do want to take out that frigate. If you want to take out that frigate, you take out that missile launcher first. You take out these waves of fighters first. And then you go and sit right behind the engine mount. It's kind of tricky to get into because there's a lot of overlapping fields of fire from all of its gun turrets leading right up to it. So if you're a little bit too far back from that position, you'll just get obliterated. But if you're just in the right spot, you won't get touched at all. So it's
Finishing evacuation of
attacking Omar 2, which I'm not happy about, but Omar 2 has a lot of shields.
There are still some of them left on Omar 2.
Brilliant. So I've just broken that up. No, Omar 2's okay, they've got a lot of shields. They're not going to evacuate everyone from the stations, which is a little bit upsetting, so people are going to die. We can't stop that. In fact, we're contributing to the amount of death right now by killing these people. But, yeah. We're not going to save everyone, which is a shame, but we're going to save key personnel. So that could all be worse. Now, I don't see anything more. He's lost a lot of shields, so now I'm going to go after this guy, just sort of keep him off. Though we do have 2 TIE advance. So, quickly. Pair missiles into each TIE advance will kill them. I'm going to wait until there's no lasers in front of me, like so. Fire, then pull away, so that he will turn to track me, so that if he does start firing at me, he won't hit my missiles. So these guys won't try and shoot missiles down, which is great. There we go. This guy, I like that. So we're not really aiming to blow this guy up right now. All we're really aiming to do is distract him. You can see what I mean by those overlapping fields of fire. He has, okay, let's see, first engine. He has oh jeez, that's so much other stuff as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Jeez. Yeah, he's got 10 lasers. Like 10 turrets. So, a lot of overlapping fields of fire. Very hard to, you know, whoa. Very hard to, you know, get to a point where you can hit him but he can't hit you.
Acknowledge Alpha 1, using your target for attack.
But it's all good because all of the starfighters have been blown up and he is targeting me. Really? Really? Oh my god, did you guys see that? No. Whoops. Okay, that's a part of the ship that you want to avoid. You don't want to be hanging out at about that distance and about that area because apparently every single one of his guns can hit you. You wanna stay, you know, half a kilometer to 1 kilometer away from him, and then fire at him from there. That's close enough that he'll target you with everything that he can, but far enough away that you should be able to just, you know, juke around and not get hit, as a general rule. Okay? You will take a lot of his shields down. You will get hit from time to time. Getting hit from time to time not a big deal. You're in a TIE Defender, you've got a lot of shields, you've got a lot of laser power, which you can then shunt to your shields. You don't really have to be doing a crap load of damage to him, you just need to be annoying him. That's all you're doing. You're like a little brother, you know? Or a mosquito. Just going, hey, 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 you see me. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Learn from my mistake. Don't order your teammates to attack him, because we've just seen 2 TIE Defenders just crash into the side of him. Instead of, you know, pulling away and not running into the side of him. Oh dear. That being said, if we do manage to get his shields down before the mission is complete, I'm going to disable him with my ion cannon, because that's a thing we can do, at which point his lasers aren't going to be able to shoot us, and then I can just sit there and blow him up with lasers. Which is great. Something I'm very excited about. But once we do complete the mission itself, I believe a bunch of enemy gunboats will turn up to finish off blowing everything else up. So I don't think we are actually able to save everyone. We can blow up the frigate, and that'll be cool, but yeah, such is life. Keep swinging up and down like that, you'll avoid a lot of the laser fire, but you will get shot a little bit, but, you know, you'll avoid the most of it. Also, on the underside, you'll find he has less guns. Top and sides, dangerous. Underside, still dangerous, but, you know, less so. Whee! See? And a single, well, a couple of clicks of just transferring energy and shields it back up to full. And then after like half a second, you've got full lasers again. So, you know, this all works out. This is all good and sustainable. Better for us than it is for the frigate. Whoop. Yep. Shields are at 14%, that's great. Still got a bunch of our gunboats around. We're just waiting on the Krillin transport timber. So once he makes his docking run, or whatever, everything will be good. Okay, shields are quite low. It's nearly time. I think maybe 2 more runs with lasers, then we'll take out or bring out the ion cannons, hit him with the ion cannons, and we should be able to just, you know, pound away. Actually, and go in with ion cannons next round. And let's go. That is my bird screaming because my father is just coming around. Great. Brilliant. So disabled. Now I'll show you where to sit. If this guy is active and you want to blow him up, sit there. Roll to 0. Okay, so you want to sit right about here. A bit further up. But so right off those engines. So there's no engine backwash in this game, which is good. So you won't get hurt by that. And you can just sit there and blow it up. Enemy transports have entered the area. It's not really a big deal. I think they only turn up if this guy gets disabled or blown up. Doesn't really matter. They're not going to be able to stop us. I think, anyway. And besides, we've got numbers. Nope, nope, nope.
Has been almost completely evacuated. Thanks to your gallant efforts, we saved almost everyone. By saving key personnel, you've helped the Empire.
Yeah, So, enemy gunboats have turned up, but it's okay. And so, yeah, as you can see, you can just sit here and just blow this guy up. Not a problem at all. Once everything has been done. So that's all it really is just sticking around for, you know, more points. In fact, no, those gunboats were friendly.
Serious condition now.
Cool.
This is Omar 1. We are being overwhelmed.
Sorry, MR1.
We have lost high advanced plant Omar 1.
Oh no. Cool. So now those are enemy assault gunboats. Either way, they're 10 k's away. So it's, you know, it's not a big deal.
Omar 2 is falling. The situation is looking very precarious.
Yep, everything's blowing up. We know this. Not gonna bother trying to stop anything. Do you think... Is he up for attack run? On me, yeah, so these are bad guys. But it doesn't matter, because once this guy blows up, we're gonna go into hyperspace. We win. We've already won.
Target destroyed. Superb work.
Yay! Bonus
Secret
objective.
mission objectives completed.
And then we light speed away.
Target destroyed.
And it's all good. All done. So if you just blow up that warhead launcher, everything becomes a lot easier. If you don't, you'll have trouble.
We saved a great number of skilled Imperial technicians from certain death at the hands of Zarin's traitorous forces. The surprise coup attempt by Admiral Zarin, former head of research and development for starfighter technology, has left Imperial forces on the defensive. His inside knowledge of the Empire's key military-industrial facilities leave them extremely vulnerable to attack. While Zarin's exact motivations and ultimate plans are unclear at this point, his forces are as great a threat as the rebels to the survival of the Empire. We can certainly expect more attacks from Zarin very soon.
Well, there we go. So this whole battle is just going to be dealing with Zarin. Zarin being a dick. Fuck you, Zarin. Anyway. Bye.